It was one of Hollywood's most powerful love stories, two souls from Australia who found each other in the chaos of fame. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban weren't just a couple, they were a symbol of hope, proof that even in the flashing lights and constant pressure of celebrity life, true love could still exist. For 19 beautiful years, they stood together, through joy and pain, success and struggle. But now, after nearly 2 decades of marriage, that story has reached a heartbreaking chapter. Nicole Kidman has officially filed for divorce from Keith Urban, marking the end of an era that millions believed would last forever. The news broke quietly, yet it sent shockwaves across the entertainment world. According to court documents filed on September 30th, 2025 in Davidson County, Tennessee, Nicole cited irreconcilable differences. That phrase, so simple yet so final, marked the close of a bond that had inspired fans around the world. The paperwork also revealed something even more personal. The couple had officially separated on the same day. For many, it was confirmation of what rumors had hinted at for months, that something had changed behind those warm smiles and red carpet appearances. But to understand this ending, we must first return to the beginning of a fairy tale. It all began in 2005 at a glittering event in Hollywood called G'day USA, honoring Australians making their mark in America. Nicole was already an international star, elegant, graceful, and fresh off her Oscar win for The Hours. Keith Urban, meanwhile, was a country music sensation, adored for his soulful voice and magnetic stage presence. When their eyes met across the room, Keith later admitted he was too shy to approach her that night, but something inside him knew he'd never forget her. Months later, he finally gathered the courage to call, and from that first conversation, sparks flew. Nicole once described that moment saying, "When I met him, I felt I was home." In 2006, just 1 year after meeting, they married in a romantic, candle-lit ceremony in Sydney, surrounded by close friends and family. It was more than a wedding. It was the union of two hearts that had wandered through fame, heartbreak, and loneliness, only to find peace in each other. For both of them, it felt like destiny. Love through struggle. But life, even for the most beautiful couples, isn't a fairy tale. Only a few months after their wedding, Keith entered rehab for alcohol addiction, a challenge that could have shattered any relationship. Yet Nicole stood by him with unshakable loyalty. She paused her career, stayed by his side, and helped him rebuild his life from the ground up. Her quiet strength and his determination to recover became a symbol of their love's resilience. Fans admired how they turned struggle into strength, how they proved that love could heal even the deepest wounds. For years that followed, they thrived, both as artists and as parents. They welcomed 2 daughters, Sunday Rose in 2008 and Faith Margaret in 2010, born via surrogate. Nicole often said that motherhood completed her, that her family gave her purpose beyond fame. Keith, too, spoke often about how his wife and children kept him grounded through the ups and downs of stardom. They were, in every sense, a picture of balance, love, family, and success intertwined. The price of fame and distance. But fame has a cost. Nicole's acting career took her across the world, Europe, America, and beyond, for months at a time. Keith's music career demanded constant travel, concerts, and time in Nashville's studio scene. Their love, once inseparable, began living on opposite sides of the globe. They always said they would make it work, and for many years, they did. But sometimes, distance doesn't just separate bodies, it separates hearts. Behind closed doors, friends say the couple faced challenges that fame could no longer hide. They disagreed on where to live, how much time to spend apart, and how to keep their family life private amidst growing media pressure. Keith continued to focus on sobriety and stability, while Nicole poured herself into her passion for storytelling through film. Two people, both extraordinary, Yet slowly, their worlds began to drift in different directions. The beginning of the end. By 2023, the first signs of distance were visible. Nicole was busy filming back-to-back projects in Europe and Los Angeles, while Keith spent more time in Nashville. Rumors swirled, quiet at first, then louder, that they were living separate lives. Insiders described their relationship not as broken, but as peacefully apart. There was no scandal, no betrayal, just a quiet fading of connection, the kind that happens when two dreams no longer share the same path. By the summer of 2025, Keith reportedly moved into his own residence, signaling the emotional separation that preceded the legal one. And on September 30th, 2025, Nicole made it official, filing for divorce, ending their 19-year marriage. The documents were simple, respectful, and focused on one thing: protecting their daughters and moving forward with grace. A love that still matters. And maybe that's what makes this story so moving. It's not a tale of bitterness or betrayal. It's a story of two people who loved deeply, fought hard, and finally accepted that love can change. Their bond was real, their commitment genuine, and their respect for each other still remains. In many ways, they succeeded where many fail. They loved fully, and when the time came, they chose peace over pain. As one close friend shared, they didn't stop loving each other, they just stopped living the same life. Those words capture the bittersweet truth of their journey. Nicole and Keith may be walking separate paths now, but their legacy as a couple, their resilience, their compassion, their grace, will never fade. They reminded the world that love is powerful, but also fragile, and that even endings can hold beauty. So while this chapter has closed, the story isn't over. It's simply transformed. From a romance between two stars to a memory that will forever shine in the hearts of those who believed in love. Thank you for watching this emotional look into the real-life story of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives, love stories, and lessons of the world's most fascinating people, right here on Passive Income Channel. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and remember, sometimes love doesn't have to last forever to be unforgettable.